Your body speaks even before you speak. If I give you 250 milliseconds and ask you one thing, tell me something about yourself, how would you tell that who you are and what you do? You must have heard about all of these questions and the quotes. And the reason behind is because sometimes it becomes significantly important that how you present yourself, even when you're not speaking, gives a lot of impression of who you are to the all the other people in the audience. In this video, I'm going to talk about our body language. Our body gives us signals. It gives a signal to the people who look at us, who watch us. Remember, before they even interact with you, they look at you, they watch you, how do you behave, how you shake hand, how you maintain your eye contact. So what are those parts of our body language? I will dive deep into this video. I welcome you all in my YouTube channel. I appreciate you for watching all of the videos and giving so wonderful feedback to me, because I read all of the comments personally and I try to respond to all of those comments. Before we dive deep into the body language part, I would suggest you to watch my previous videos on how to make your voice magical. How can you be fluent at communication? Those 10 practices, I have already recorded those videos for yourself. So without further ado, let's dive deep into what are those 5 body languages that we use subconsciously on a daily basis, but we don't even know. But if we master that, if we become good at using those body languages, we can simply mesmerize the audience. We can go ahead and get the audience engaged with us, and we can get respected as well. The first thing are our eyes. As you all know that our eyes are personal grenade through which you look into someone else's eye. These are the first thing that anybody notices in you. If you're sitting in 101 and talking to somebody 101, it's very significant that you maintain the eye. But it is equally important that if you're talking to a large number of people, you maintain the eye contact. So what is that technique that actually helps you to maintain the eye contact with almost everyone? Of course, you cannot maintain the eye contact with 100% of the people, but you can maintain the eye contact with almost everyone. This technique is called change the person. That is called change the sentence and change the person. So with every sentence, when you stop, when you finish with one sentence, change the eye contact with somebody else. Let's say if I'm saying something, I went to Himalayas and I really liked it. I have stopped. Now I will go to another person. I went to Kanchenjunga and I really liked those mountain ranges. So this way you can maintain the eye contact with most of the people. The second part of our body language are our hands. Remember, before we even speak, our hands start talking. Whether you are aware of this or not, but your hands do a lot of talking. And what kind of a movement you have with your hands, they actually give a message. But if you become conscious at it, if you learn how to use your hands and when to use what kind of a hand movement, it really makes a lot of sense to the audience. So the one way is called a stiffed method. Let's say you're standing somewhere, or you're waiting for somebody, or you're going to give a speech and you just went there, your name has been announced and you're just standing like that. What kind of a message it is giving? This is called a stiffed method. It is not recommended at all. Number 2 is called expressive method. Either you're standing like this, which is a good way if you're giving a professional presentation, but if you're giving a presentation somewhere and you want to use your hand, it is just like handling an Amazon box like this big. So you're just moving your hand to the right and you're moving your hand to the left, and this is how you are doing it. It is called expressive method. But if you really want to be a little filmy, say you want to act like a Bollywood hero and you really want to open the arms because that situation demand. So this is called jazz method, wherein you are saying something and you opened your arms. And let's say I'll give you an example that I went to meet somebody where I saw a humongous audience. When you said humongous, you opened your arms. So this is called jazz method. So you have to decide whether you want to use the stiff method, expressive method, or a jazz method. And I also explained about the professional way of speaking. You can do like this. You can also use it. Remember, if you use your hands consciously, it leaves a very good impression on the audience. The third part, these are our shoulders, right? We don't even know what our shoulders are doing while we are talking to everybody or anybody while we are communicating, right? The one thing that you have to make sure that it is not the way to use your shoulder. It's when you're standing somewhere, don't slouch on your shoulder. right? Always have a straight body posture, open arms, and sit, stand like this or sit like this, which does not make other feel that you're slouching and resting on your shoulder, which is one of the bad way of using your shoulder. Also, use your shoulder movement. Let's say if you had to ask any question, or if you had to answer any question, so you may want to say, I don't know, so you can say, I don't know. This is how you can pick up your shoulder like that. So you also have to use your shoulders, which will complement what you're saying, and there are several different ways you can use your shoulder, right? The fourth part of our body language is the way we smile. We don't know what we are doing with our smile. We don't even look in the mirror when we wake up in the morning and we see how our face is. How do we smile? How beautiful we have this as an ornament. As you might have heard about, that the smile is the biggest and the best ornament that you can wear on your face, right? So you need to be conscious enough when to smile, when not to smile. And your smile should complement with what you're saying. Let's say there is a very pleasant occasion and you went to meet one of your friends, and it's a congratulatory event. You wanted to congratulate that friend, so you have a smile. You should have a smile on your face. Otherwise they would think that why the hell you're not smiling when you're supposed to smile. And let's say you went to somebody's funeral and there you're smiling. It is not the place to smile. You're not supposed to smile, right? You have to be mindful where to smile and where not to smile. But in most of the scenarios, if you keep your face smiling, it is always liked and always preferred by the audience, and it will always lead a lot of engagement. The fifth part of our body language are our legs. Imagine for a moment that you have been invited to speak on a stage. You simply walked onto the stage and you have a big space where you can move and you can claim your space. The thing that you gotta take care of your legs is that if you have a space, you need to learn how to claim your space. Keep moving a little bit towards the right, keep moving a little bit towards the left, because you gotta claim your space. If you affix yourself on one place, it tells to the audience that, at times it is bogus, it is monotonous, right? But if you keep moving a little bit, not very fast, I mean, it gives you an opportunity to engage with all kind of an audience sitting on the left, right, audience sitting on the left, audience sitting in the middle. That's how you claim your space. The things that you got to avoid on your leg is that don't rest on your right leg or a left leg. Don't rest on your legs, because this is not the right way. It gives the signal to the audience that you are tired, you don't have the energy, right? And if as a speaker you don't exude energy, how can you get energy from the audience, right? So these are the 5 parts of your body language. Stay here because I'm going to talk about some of the bonuses, right? Don't forget you have a facial expression. Don't forget that you have a body posture. When you go and meet somebody, when you go and stand somewhere on any stage, how you are going to do that? Make sure the way to stand is like this. Either you stand like this or use open hand method, stand like this, because you're not supposed to stand like this, not supposed to put your hands in the pocket, not supposed to stand like that, right? The body posture should clearly give the message to the audience that you're bold, that you're ready to rock on, you have a lot of energy, and you are authentic. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you all. I really appreciate your beautiful comments. If you have loved this video, do not forget to comment in the comment section how have you liked it. And if you have loved it, I would request you to share this video with at least one person whom you think they need it most, and which can basically help them improving their communication. If you need my personal mentoring and one-on-one coaching, I really coach people, the corporate employees, the IT professionals who have a lot of technical knowledge, but they feel difficulty in communicating their message. They feel difficult to express themselves, right? So in case if you're facing any challenges, do not forget to DM me. Do not forget to contact on my email that I'm mentioning in the description section. You can always contact me and I would be happy to guide you. So I would like to see you in my next video on next Sunday, which I'll be releasing at 8 p.m. As you all know that I release one YouTube video every Sunday at 8 p.m. So looking forward to see you in the next video. Goodbye.